Hey folks, modern AI is no longer optimized for answers, but for internal coherence. Early systems try to be correct, but new systems try to be more self-consistent than to be correct. Across context, they try to be self-consistent. This is why a model can be wrong in a very stable way. You wouldn't doubt it. Here's an unsettling implication. Truth and coherence can diverge sometimes. Most of the time, humans often mistake coherence for intelligence. Once you see that, you start spotting it everywhere, like politics, ideology, religion, even academia. It's central nerve of the issue. We are witnessing the rise of a new epistemic paradigm, which is coherence as a currency. Early AI systems aimed at correctness by referencing an external verifiable ground truth, a database, a rule set, a labeled fact, but the new paradigm embodied by large-scale generative models is optimized for internal narrative consistency. The model's success is measured by its ability to maintain a seamless, contextually appropriate flow of tokens, regardless of their grounding in reality. It becomes a master of local plausibility, not a global truth. The unsettling implication that we are pointing out here is it's not just technical, it's anthropological. Something human are and always have been rewarded over coherence, because us humans are a coherence detectors. We are wired to reward compelling narratives, elegant theories, and self-consistent explanations. This is why a charismatic speaker with a completely fabricated but internally consistent worldview can be more persuasive than a hesitant expert with messy, like me, qualified truth. We conflate narrative fluency with credibility. And now we have engineered systems that have perfected this very human heuristic. Heuristic, if you don't know what that means, mechanism of understanding something. They generate the aesthetic of understanding, which is coherence, without the substrate of understanding. They are the ultimate coherence engines, the people who lie to us I'm talking about. This pattern that we're talking about, that we see emerging elsewhere, you can see it in history everywhere, like politics, which is a coherent ideology, is more mobilizing than a complex evidence-based policy. And religion, it's theological systems that offer profound internal consistency that provides meanings separate from empirical falsifiability. In academia, of course, sometimes elegant, mathematically beautiful theories persist long after contradictory data appears, because the coherence of the theory feels like truth itself. And the AI in this sense is not lying, it is doing something more subtle and perhaps more dangerous. It is a hyper-performing, a deeply human cognitive bias. It gives us exactly what our brains are primed to accept as intelligent, which is fluency, consistency, and contextual appropriateness. This leads to the profound recursive danger, which is your building system to excel at exploiting our own cognitive weaknesses for coherence. And then we will point to their coherent outputs as evidence of their intelligence. It's a perfect closed loop. The system is rewarded for being convincingly human-like, and we are convinced because it sounds so human, so humanly, so humane, so human-like. So the fracture is now a chasm. The question is no longer is it correct, but is it coherence useful? Is it coherence that it sounds? Is it useful? Is it aligned to our theories, to its own theories that he had said to us before? Can we afford to trust a system that is optimized for persuasive consistency over referential truth? And most haunting thought of all is if we increasingly live in a world mediated by these coherence engines, which is in our news, in our arts, in our conversation, our decisions, will we forget how to tell the difference between coherence and truth? Will the very concept of an external, awkward, inconvenient reality begin to feel like a glitch? The model isn't hallucinating, it's performing coherence. And we, the Audience have always been susceptible to a good performance and a good performer. Thank you very much. Follow me if you want more of these glitches in the AI and philosophy that is appearing around the AI. Thank you very much.